There we go. We're set.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Base Nostalgia. So a little bit different today. We have Jasmine. Jasmine's friend. It is her birthday today. Everyone wish me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, cut
This
it
is
off
how we're
there.
gonna open it.
Cut it off there. Cut it off there.
That's enough.
Yeah, and then her brother as well, Nate. So they're gonna be our two guests today. This is different. We're not driving around
This is
we're-
different.
we decided to do a sit down at home podcast. Just because vibes nicer. Also, we can all get fucked up. So all of us are drinking. We got a kitty running around and a dog. And we're going to do some would you rather questions. Really laid back today. But I feel like vibes would be better if we just did some easy shit. So I'm going to ask the first one. And then we'll go around and answer it. Sound good? So first question. Would you rather burn to death or freeze to death?
Ooh, that's a hard one, I feel like.
Nate, how do you feel about that?
So,
So let me give you the scenario here, all right?
No, maybe not.
You're with your ex, all right?
Oh, gosh.
And she just caught you looking at another girl, and she's murder type, right? She's just
Okay.
that type of beat.
all right.
And she's like, yo, fucking flamethrower, big ass freezer. Which one you choosing?
So, I don't really know. I mean, I thought I heard some shit in science class that they said that freezing is actually hurts more.
Really?
Yeah. No, like if you get like frozen, it actually like cuts through like your skin or some shit like that, and
Really?
actually like because it freezes each part of your fibers, so it
Well, how
basically
fast would it take you to like freeze to death
It
compared
depends
to burn?
on
I
the
think is a real
temperature,
question.
I think.
Yeah, so
This is not a good topic right now.
no, it literally is. Tell me now, Bear. What would you rather freeze or die or burn? Die.
I would die.
You tell me.
Let's hear your.
You'd rather die or freeze, bitch.
I'd rather die. That's what
She
my
picked the third option.
that's what my
I'm just gonna
conclusion
die.
is.
I'll just die, man. Yeah, no. How do you want to go out, Jasmine?
I want to go out in a field of flowers.
Like, that's gonna happen.
So you're burning in the field or you're freezing in the field?
I think I'm gonna burn in the field. Oh fuck, that's too much.
It's kind of dark.
That is
Yeah.
really dark. Seriously. That's my answer.
All right, so you're burning,
I'm burning.
Mia.
I feel like I would burn because it goes by faster.
I think that'd be like the worst way to die, but I do feel like
I mean,
it would
there's-
be worse because you kind of be like in a comatosis.
pretty-
Yeah,
Sure,
you're
I
so
heard.
cold
It's
that
worse.
Yeah.
it lasts
You
longer.
feel the cold, but you also feel the burning because you know how like when you get super cold, it almost burns.
Yeah, frostbite's
You
a
get that,
bitch,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, I couldn't imagine freezing. I mean,
If it's quick enough, though, like if you're just like like in like the fucking cartoons and movies where they just freeze ray you and you're just frozen.
Oh, okay, but that's not
And then
like
broken into like a bunch of little mini
realistic.
icicles. I think that would be probably ideal.
That's
but
ideal.
We're probably not going to get that.
yeah, no,
situation,
I'm
right?
thinking like Antarctica, right?
Yeah,
you get
no.
stranded.
I'd
there's
rather just get it
wolves.
done with probably.
Oh,
I
fuck
think.
that.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever seen that one movie? Fuck, what's it called?
it's- They're stuck on a ski lift.
Oh
I know.
shit, I remember that.
You
it's
remember that?
So fucked, dude. It's such a fucked
Yeah.
movie.
That's based off like a real story too,
No,
right?
I know,
Yeah,
and that's what's scary about it. Is because
yeah
That's why you never snowboard at night or other shit. Oh,
Yeah, no, and you always have a person. All right, well, that was a good opener. This one, let's talk about how we die now. Would you rather have your ass crack full of sand or bugs?
Bugs. I mean sand.
Oh, fuck. Actually, I would say sand.
Sand. Because
Yeah,
that's
no, hold on. what
Bugs,
was it?
I feel like you could feel it in your ass
Yeah,
crack.
Yeah, no, I'd be
That's
so
an
worried about
easy
one
one.
going up, like a
They
free
are.
prostate exam. Yeah, no.
if they're in your ass already, like
Yeah, hold on,
you're-
wait, bad question.
That's
a
That's
terrible
easy.
question,
Yeah, just
yeah, no.
sand.
if you're at the
If anyone
beach.
picks bugs, I'm worried for your mental health.
So we asked, all these questions are coming from a basis of people in Texas that our editor pulled, and then also off of my Instagram story. So we have some crazy fucked up ones.
Yeah.
By the way, a lot of women asking these weird fucked up questions.
Hey.
One of them asked this question. I'm not going to put you on blast, but you're a fucking sicko for this.
Freak bitch.
Two of the questions we got were, would you rather eat ass or get your ass ate? Which is also another question exactly the same. Would you rather be at the front of a human centipede or at the back?
When you're saying I got put on blast?
No. I'm saying this girl. yeah.
She just wants to know.
Who's
she
out
wants to
there
know.
coming at
Yeah,
me
Nathan.
asking, I need to know.
He said,
Are you the end of the caterpillar? Or the human centipede? Or are you the front?
no, but okay, so I'm biased here because I like eating ass like a lot. It's kind of my thing. I like that shit.
Everybody
so
clap.
what's your
Kitty clap.
what's your
Clap,
answer,
yeah.
Nate? Would you be in the front or the back?
Also, I feel like human centipede's like a whole new level of gross, right? Because it's like your head's in their butthole. Like
Isn't that
you're-
what you said? Or is the
What?
question something else?
Well, so there's two questions here, but they're kind of exactly the same. Would you rather have your ass eaten or eat ass? But that's also human
Oh.
centipede, where it's just like the head is in the ass.
Exactly.
See, I got a much more horrific view on that because you mentioned human centipede
And
at
the
the
movie.
start.
Yeah.
But okay, if we're in that, then eat ass. Yeah.
I think it's just eat ass.
I don't have an issue with either.
But the females, what is your opinion?
Okay, for me, I would rather have my ass eaten just because
You're not down for the taint tickling?
I do not want to eat a guy's ass. I feel like it should be the other way around, where a guy is eating your ass.
Well, what if
I'm
that's like
sorry.
what really gets him there, you know? Like when he does that, he moans all freaky.
But
like.
that's the thing. That just makes me feel there's something. I don't know. I just
Hey, now you're
personally.
I don't think you should shame men that
Yeah,
like
that's
that
just-
shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit personally,
You're
but
normalizing superstitious standards.
I'm
in a
sorry,
super-
but here,
standards.
I will. Okay, with this story, I will tell
Okay,
here
elaborate.
my full story
You
about.
have to elaborate a little bit.
Basically, I met this guy on Tinder and we hung out one time and he was super cool, like everything. Like, yes, we had sex, it was good. But then
That's everything.
the second time we hung out, he asked me to bring red lipstick over. Me thinking I would be wearing the red lipstick, right? Because first of all, I asked him, I said, "Oh, why do you want me to bring this over to you?" And he was like, "Oh, well, because I want to kiss you with it on." Me thinking I would be wearing it, right?
Yeah, no, that still sounds like you in the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I go over, we're drinking, we're having fun, and then he he asked me to borrow my red lipstick, and I was like, okay. So I give it to him. He goes to the bathroom, comes out with a bra on, a thong on, and red lipstick on. And then he gives me, and first of all, my first response was, wow, like, okay, like,
I feel like that should be in your bio that you like that shit. You're
I
like, hey,
right?
so we're gonna have sex,
Just a heads up.
but I like some shit. I like.
But that's the thing. I was like, wow. I was like, is this your thing? And he was like, no, I've only done this with my ex once. And then
So
he was like,
That's weird.
it's his new thing.
Yeah, so
He
it,
hasn't fully experienced it yet, but he's into it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that you. I guess that you are kind of his trial, right? And he's like, yeah, it's Tinder. I'll probably never see her again. I can do this, just to do.
but this is our second time hanging out.
Yeah, no, that's whack.
And then first of all, he asked me to bring my own thong
It's
over
weird.
for him, my
Yeah,
own
that's
thong. And I
weird.
said no.
It's weird to be deceptive about that because I think it's like I'm not going king shame here.
No,
But,
I
like,
get what you're saying, but like,
You gotta be.
don't you,
gotta say
need to
that.
be more comfortable, or at least have it more
I think you need to.
out there that it's known that this is what's happening?
So for
I guess?
instance, if I like butt stuff, I'm not just gonna put
I
it
guess
in
you're
the
right.
butt. You know what I mean? You gotta talk about it. And be like, hey, I like butt stuff. You can't just be like, yo. So you're gonna come over here. We're gonna drink a little bit. And I won't come out wearing your fucking panties, dog. That brings it to a level where it's like, okay, you didn't sign up for that.
But it gets worse in a way.
Keep on going.
First of
Are
all,
you witnessing
there's-
what I'm looking at?
Nate, you're looking at the
He
This
came
is
all
where-
the way up to here.
So for the audio listeners, we don't have video. I wish we did, but there is a cat just running around, little kitten.
He's a kitten that my parents just got.
Little kitten.
We're gonna be laughing at him a lot though, so just I apologize, but yeah, that's what's going on
He's
here.
climbing through the I guess you
Cover.
could call this like a
The
couch
A couch
cover.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's climbing through it.
It's a sweet little kitty
To claw at me,
man.
basically.
The kitty man.
Okay, so basically, back to what I was saying. What happened was, so he came out of the bathroom with all of that, and I did not expect it. I mean, I know he, like, asked me to wear my thong, and I
Is
wasn't,
that
like,
him?
That was him,
comfortable about it.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Oh, there you go.
okay. And then he comes out with all that on, but then he starts giving me a lap dance. And he's like
In a thong?
in a thong
And red
and
lipstick?
bra and
First of
red
all-
lipstick.
And yours.
First of all, this guy, coolest guy ever. Do you guys number? Like,
Do I what?
said, do you got his number?
I have a Snapchat, but sorry, not my thing. That's the thing. You can experience whatever you want. Maybe you like to cross dress. That is totally fine. But
No, heads up. You got.
you have to give a heads up, and I wasn't down for it. And it just like I was like, what is happening right now?
So you basically like were what in the bedroom? And
No,
he-
we were in the living room. None of his roommates were home.
Oh,
So-
so
It's equivalent of like you're going over thinking you're gonna have sex with someone, and they're very much like saying that and giving you those vibes as well, and they give you a drag show, and you're like, whoa.
Exactly. And then it gets to this part. He goes, we're in his bed, we're making out, whatever. And then
while
Wait,
he's-
so you're going with this?
no, I told him to take the bra off and the thong
No,
off.
no, just the bra. You said
Basically,
leave the
yeah.
thong
Say,
on.
hey, I want to
Well,
see
okay.
your milkers.
He's like this big ass dude,
Did you fumble
right?
with the
Like
bra strap?
Oh, fuck no.
Like a 15-year-old boy
But he's
touching
like-
boobies for the
he's
first
what,
time.
like
I can't get the last
Try
hitch.
doing the one hand, yeah.
he's
It's
what,
not
like
working. Can you help?
24, I think, and I was 19 at the time. And like
as a
as of today, sorry, it's my birthday, I'm 20. But basically then we're making out on his bed, and straight up he goes, "Can you stick a butt plug up my ass?"
Let's go. This guy's pushing for everything.
Everything. And I straight up told him, I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah," like trying to be sexy in a sexy voice. He was like,
I'll say this guy, he starts with that, like while you guys are making out, but doesn't do bra or lipstick. That's normal, and that's just like totally fine.
Yeah.
that's the thing. If he gave me a heads up, but that's the thing. I'm not down for that.
Yeah.
I like manlier guy. I would not like
Vanilla.
for say if he was my boyfriend, I would not. Maybe I would be acceptable about the fact with him.
No, I get what you're saying. Were
Putting
you guys
a bra and
drinking at all,
panties on.
though?
Yes, we
So
were.
you guys were both kind of.
But before he was drinking,
Still,
he asked me to bring my thong over.
I understand that part, but I know that like, Ian, you can kind of touch in on this, but
What? sorry, guys. The cat.
Yeah,
The cat is going crazy.
no, but
right now.
men in general just kind of like will not show that type of side. I feel like,
Not
especially
open,
like,
no.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes it might come out if they're drunk and horny.
Yeah, and I think that's totally fine and normal. I think and this goes for pretty much just everything, whether it's gay or not. Having a kink, right, or having like a certain thing that gets you there, you got to talk about that beforehand, because you can't just spring that on someone and just be like, hey, this is normal and you're now subject to this, because it's again a thing with like consent. You know, you got to make sure everyone's involved and wants to do this, because it's very clear you didn't want to like fully do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
plus I didn't know about it, and I was just like, first of all, it was to me, because I'm not into that, like
It was off-putting for sure.
when
I
he
remember.
texted me and said, "Oh, I want to," or he was basically saying, "Oh, like, can you bring over one of your thongs?" But in the moment, I thought, like, what? He wants to have one of my thongs, right?
Yeah, that's like me, except like I guess this would be like a lot more. But that's like me like texting someone in advance, like, hey, clean out your butthole, but like I'm not gonna tell you why. So make sure your pooper's shiny. Like
Make sure your pooper
But
is
then
shiny.
when he asked me,
Mr. Clean.
I guess there's no real equivalent to
We
that.
went straight left field in this situation. Like,
Well, so your example, that's super deceptive. I don't think what he did was wrong, but I do think he should have dealt with it better. Because if that is what he is into, nothing wrong with that. You gotta talk about that before you just do it. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly,
Some
like-
other people might not be into that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Especially with like, hey, Leo, don't eat.
What is
That
he
gives you
eating?
the dream catcher.
Just
I'm
leave
gonna put
him.
him in the
Room.
office. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, kitty.
I do
bird.
like having him around. I think.
Do we
it's really
enjoy
funny.
him in here? Yeah.
I
Yes.
do enjoy him.
That's a
in
little
here.
distraction occasionally.
Guys, I'm going to take a video of him so that way you can see what's going on. Here we are.
Oh.
Kitty. Leo.
Leo.
Mans. Kitty.
But no, but like then I asked him, I was like while we're making out, he asked me to stick a butt plug in him. And to me, that's a turn off. Like I want a guy to just handle me, I guess you could say. But then
Jesus.
I do think you can be a man. Okay, I will touch on this. I do think you can be a man and also want shit in your ass. Because there's a difference
I agree
between,
with
like,
that, but
liking your
it's not my
taint tickled.
thing.
Like, you know,
Tickle, tickle.
there are guys that like super masculine, super straight, like that shit, a little bit of tongue, you know what I mean? They like it when you go a little bit south of the north, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. That's just not my thing. And then I asked him, I was like, "Oh, do you have like multiple?" Like I was like, because he was like, "I want you to stick one of my butt plugs
He
in my
said-
ass," and I
Oh.
was like, "Do you
He
have
said-
multiple?" He goes, "Yeah, I do," and I was like, "Oh wow!" And then the next morning, he texts me.
Wait,
He says, "Look," and he's
You
the watch
stayed till the
salesman,
next
and he
morning?
opens up his trench coat. And
No,
he
no,
has
no. I had
tons of butt
no, like
plugs.
I didn't stay till the next morning. I
hundreds.
had
You would
my
do that.
roommate pick me up.
I can
and then
so see that bit.
I
Basically,
don't like butts.
he texted me the next morning and goes, "Hey, like you should come back today to get what you actually want." And I was like, sorry, like I'm busy today, like I have work, all this. Which I did have work, but first of all, I just wasn't down
so
for
did you
it.
see
You're just
those
trying to get
bra
out.
and
Yeah.
panties ever again?
No, I did not.
Damn.
Well, I guess that's the moral of the story.
But then, no.
The story: gay men steal women's lingerie.
Yeah, exactly.
And as a result, we should hate them. That's what I'm getting from this. Happy
But
Pride Month.
he texted, I wanted to ask him, I was like, is this, like, are you, like, experiencing, like, your sexuality or something, you know, in a nice way? Because I didn't judge off of it at all. I just, like, it wasn't my
It was
thing.
off-putting. Yeah. I think your situation shouldn't be generalized as like, okay, questioning guy does something weird. It's more questioning guy doesn't expose his kink the right way.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it is. It's just like that. There's a time and a place, and you also got to mention it, and you have to talk about it beforehand. Like for instance, like if you like role play, right? You shouldn't pull up and be like, "Yo, here's a schoolgirl outfit. Like, I want you to put this on."
That
You
would
shouldn't
turn me on.
Right, but like it's like for
I feel like any guy, if a girl showed up in a school
I don't
outfit.
want to put it on.
yeah, the guy's like, no, me. I'm gonna put this on now. And you're like, whoa. Crazy. No, but
Well,
it's
turn
even
tables.
that though, like so
How the turn have table.
okay, so like say you're meeting up with a Tinder girl, right?
Yeah.
But secretly she's a furry. Right, she has her whole
Oh, gosh.
persona. She has like a whole bunny costume, right? And she comes out of the bathroom wearing that bunny costume and like, hey,
Like, what you gonna do about it?
that's all. That's the exact same situation because it's a kink that you don't know about, and maybe that might be hot too. But there's some people that might not be hot too, and
Yeah,
that's
I get what
weird
you're
to
saying.
just be like
Hey,
in that situation.
Kitty.
That's equivalent. That is crazy though. That is
No,
wild.
yeah, and then just the end of the story. Basically, I asked him if he was 100% straight, and he goes, or I asked him if he was experiencing his sexuality,
Yeah.
which is totally okay, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's normal.
you
No,
do you.
stop.
But then he said, I'm 100% straight.
Yeah, straight people like drag. You do realize that.
He's trying to eat
Honestly,
my
I
armpit.
don't know that.
Okay,
But I asked my friends, like, at school, I asked, like, my parents, and they were like, okay, no, there's something going on where he's not wanting to fully admit. I mean, that's honestly what the vibe I get from him. He's definitely wanting to, like, experience. He's definitely into guys, but at the same time, I'm not a guy, so I don't know what guys feel.
I will disagree with that. There are straight guys that do drag. That is a normal thing.
Okay, see, I didn't know that.
And so I actually was just hanging out with this girl, and she's very into the drag community. Jasmine,
sorry.
can
He's
you
licking my armpit.
The cat apparently is licking Jasmine's armpit.
He's licking.
Stop letting him.
Yeah, why are you letting him do
also,
that?
Jasmine, your tit is out. G.
Which one?
Jasmine's tits are always out when
That
she's
is,
at my
that is
place.
true, and I respect it.
Facts.
Let it hang.
And Jax over here is just vibing. He's like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, so I was talking to this girl. She's very into like the drag community. Not like she participates, but she like watches a lot of it. And,
Okay.
like, that's super normal. Like, drag shows are a form of entertainment, and they don't have to be sexual at all. There are a lot of, especially, I mean, we live in the Bay Area, to keep it generalized, but in San Francisco specifically, they like drag shows are just like a stand-up comedy performance, or they'll do some where they're just singing. It isn't always like a sexual thing, whereas like a strip show is very much sexualized, right? Anyways, I say all this to say there are straight people that do drag because that is how they express themselves. That is normal. I do think that guy did not know exactly what his sexuality is.
Exactly.
And that's fine for him to like spread around. I don't think that necessarily means that he's gay just because he likes to do that, though.
Not
That
at
makes
all.
sense.
No, that's the thing. Like, that's why I was asking him, like, are you experiencing your sexuality?
Yeah.
Because, yes, I've lived in the area of San Francisco for, like, ever since I was born. But, like, there is a certain, like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but he just seems like such, like...
He seems gay.
No, like, when I first met him, he seemed such like a straight person, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like,
He doesn't have his own kinks, though.
Yeah,
well,
no,
that's the
it's like-
thing. I just wish, like, he told me, like...
How do you go about
Right
telling
off.
someone that right off the bat?
But then why are you coming out
shouldn't
of
do
the
it without saying
bathroom?
it. Yeah.
That's the thing. Why are you coming out
No,
of the bathroom?
I
like,
get that.
he scared me away, honestly, because I didn't know what I was getting into.
If anything, he should have been like, hey, so I got an idea.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about going into the bathroom. I might come out a little crazy.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, it's simple. It literally boils down to as simple as there's things you gotta talk about before you do them. And I don't think it's because they're weird, but I do think it's also because things like drag or dressing up in the other sexuality are still not normalized. You know, that's still
Yeah.
like a thing that people are pushing for to be more normal, and it should be normal. End of the day, it should be. But if you do like that sort of stuff, you have to talk about it, because you can't expect someone to just be like, yo, this is what I like too, and just expect them to believe that. And I believe that's true for everything. You really can't be like, yo, I like smoking weed, therefore you should like smoking weed.
Yeah, like, I was totally okay with it. It just, like...
It turned you off.
It turned me off. It's not my thing. And, like,
Yeah.
yes, it might be another girl's thing and stuff, but, like, to me, it just wasn't my thing. And so I think
that's
he
totally
finally understood that.
To answer my thoughts on the human centipede, I say both.
okay, yeah, we're going back to this. Go ahead.
Yes, please do. Nate never answered the question.
You
Yeah.
did.
No, I did. I said ass.
Yeah, eat ass. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
but
neither
please
did you guys.
enlighten us, though.
Both.
Yeah, no, both of you guys.
Oh, no, I would rather have my ass eaten. I would never
Right,
have...
You did
I-
mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
What
would
about
like my energy.
you? Do you like your gooch lick, or you like licking gooch?
Both.
Really?
Both.
Yeah, you do swing
Both
both
of them.
ways. Yeah.
Okay, see, Jasmine over here is my sister, basically. I've known her since I was 4, but I
Oh.
never knew that.
What?
I knew you had certain things going on, but I never knew.
It's so normal though. If anyone has a clean asshole, it's totally fine to be licked.
That's the thing. How do you clean your asshole?
You
Like,
put a
know, I
water
know, she
bottle
told
in
me.
your. Oh yeah.
She told me back in.
so what's the word for it? There's a word,
Douche.
douching.
Yeah, it's
Yes, I remember
It's
that.
douching your
Okay.
butthole. Yeah, so she actually told me about it. Can I explain? So you go in the shower and you get a plastic water bottle, right?
Okay.
And you get it filled with just a little bit of water, right?
No, a lot of water.
A lot of
A
water.
lot of
And you put that to your butthole.
In
like
your
you
butthole.
put it in your butt, not the whole water bottle, but just the tip,
I think
right?
you can just do like lips.
Put
I've
the
never
tip-
cleaned my butthole, but you have, and you
put-
can explain.
Tip.
the lips in.
Yeah, and then you squeeze, and it's like you're flushing your shit out.
But like
Like
that's
a
the
little
thing. I
bit.
feel like it.
Douche, so, I
But
mean,
that's the thing. I feel like it just goes straight back up, so it's gonna come right
Well,
back
if you
down.
squeeze
That's the
water
point.
in,
Exactly.
That's the
yes.
point. It's cleaning it out.
Yeah, you're getting the entrance hole cleaned.
It's obviously like you're not scoring up solute or like solute it all up there, like any type of like cleanser, unless you put it in yourself.
I mean,
but-
I think there is cleanser for buttholes.
Wait, no,
there
but
I'm sure there
is.
is, but like it's just water, and all you're doing is just flushing out the shit that's in like the first part of your butt. Because then when if you're preparing for this, you're going to have like something in your butt, right? When you put that in, you're not going to immediately get like shit on the tip of your dick, and that's kind of the point. It's just to make it so it's like there's not fresh shit there, and it also doesn't like smell as bad.
But
So-
does it like
You might get
just
some-
stay inside you, or does it come?
No, it comes out.
Does it actually?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you press it in and you suck it back out, it's sucking the water back into
It's
the
like a
water.
vacuum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's a vacuum. I don't know
Yeah,
like
see,
the
I never
physical-
knew
So
that.
you know,
That's
like
crazy.
it's like one of those the turkey baster things.
Yes.
That's
You know-
exactly what
you
it
know
is.
when you squeeze the little top
Yeah.
Squeeze little top.
in the juice,
And then it cut.
And
And
the
then
and then
you.
it soaks it all up.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
like
it's like that.
It's a
Okay.
vacuum. Yeah.
Damn,
That's
I
exactly-
I never knew
The
that.
more you know. Anyways,
knew
guys,
of.
shout out all of our butthole cleaners out there. You guys are cool.
Yeah, honestly.
I
Shout out
respect
all the
your
butthole
work.
cleaners.
Yeah, and if you're doing butt stuff, fucking clean your shit, dude. Getting shit on during butt sex is not fun.
Ew, you got shit on.
We're not even going to go into that just because we've been talking about
Actually.
butt stuff for so long. Yeah, let's go on to another question. So, I'm going to start with Jasmine this time. Little quiet bears, nipple bears. Would you rather fight six?
My nipple's not out.
Okay. Would you? This question is phrased so stupidly. Would you rather fight 1,000 6-year-olds or 10 college seniors? But that's not equivalent. So I'm going to lower the amount. Would you rather fight 30 kids that are in middle school, or
They're ruthless.
fight 10 college seniors?
10?
All females. So it's like anything goes. For us, it's guys. So
Leo.
God, man.
They're ruthless, man. Little kids, man.
They're ruthless, but how many you think you could punt like football?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go with middle schoolers.
You'll go middle schoolers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like yes, I have a strong personality, and I don't know. I worked out my whole.
What is that?
No, just listen.
Strong personality, and that'll keep them
Personality.
away.
Personally,
No.
I think my charisma.
Okay,
Hold up
first
in
of all,
this
when I
fight.
said that, I meant like yes, I can fight a bitch, but
Oh, like
Oh,
you.
okay.
So you can Hulk out when,
So personality.
exactly,
When it's
exactly.
time- when
when
it's-
it's time.
when that 6-year-old's right there.
Okay, that's the thing. I would say. I don't know if I would go with 6-year-olds or middle schoolers.
We'll say 6-year-olds because that's how the question's written. 6-year-olds, but it's 36-year-olds, 10 college seniors.
I would say honestly, like personally, 10 college seniors because I'd feel like shit if I punched a 6-year-old. But 10 college seniors, that's where you can just go all out.
I feel like there is some sort of barrier you have to get through, and you're gonna
Exactly.
be like, I'm okay with fucking ducking a kid. You know, it's like
If you break that mindset, you're destroying those 30.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
definitely.
That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
I
But
feel
I
like-
couldn't do that. That's
because
the
you
thing.
do one wide sweep, you get 5 of them. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I'm with the 6-year-olds. You know.
Damn, am I the only one with the 10 seniors?
I think it's the more
I
With
see-
logical
girls,
choice.
with girls.
Yeah, you're getting even
Even
just
then,
one. You're
that's-
having trouble though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Okay.
At least,
I guess.
at least a little 6-year-olds, you can throw them off of you. You chew them
Yeah,
up.
but think of this. 6-year-olds are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They will just attack you like
they don't have any.
they will
What about your
literally
strong personalities?
pinch everything. Like they will pinch all your private parts and they will not care. And that's what will hurt
I'm
more.
also looking-
At least the 10
we do
seniors
to
have a
think
certain.
about- do you have any like younger cousins, Nate?
Yeah.
Oh.
How many times have they just fucking drop kicked your fucking nuts?
Oh, I did it the other night to him
What?
when we were
Whoa,
wrestling.
Let's unpack that.
No,
Do you want to be an ant?
no, guess what? So basically we were wrestling when we were hammered. My parents just started laughing. They didn't want to stop it. They just laughed.
That's entertainment for the night.
Exactly.
I
And
do
so,
not remember this, just for everyone listening.
but
Also, it's your sister. You have some leeway there.
but that's the thing. We were wrestling and he was like grabbing me and I was like, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. And he didn't believe me and I kicked him in the nuts. And guess what? He backed off after.
Oh, okay. How long? So you didn't kick him. You just threatened.
No, well, technically, no, I need him in the nuts. Like, I actually did it.
How long was he
I just
curled up?
felt it.
That shit will put you on the ground for like a minute.
And that's what he did,
Yeah.
which made him get off me during wrestling. And honestly, I was like, I defeated him.
Yeah. No, nuts are big.
Well, don't leave out the part where you body slammed me into the side of the couch and my
You were
temple
going
is
for
bruised.
blood.
So technically, this whole wrestling
And I
thing,
just
I
laughed it
won.
off.
The little sister won.
I do.
That's
I also couldn't create
what's wrong?
logical sentences at this time.
okay,
His
but
buddy-
still, I was in the same boat as you. We were both hammered off our asses, but definitely, you were definitely more hammered than I was. But before we started wrestling, we made a rule saying no shots to the boobs or the boobs and nuts.
Yeah, and then
Because he wouldn't get off me, and I was like, I'm going to kill
Fuck
you
the
now.
rules.
Fuck
I
the
was like,
rules,
fuck
yeah.
the rules.
Yeah. Okay, this one also has to do with pain. Also, a toe check real quick. Y'all got fucking webs between your toes?
No, do you?
My dad
No,
does.
I don't. Okay, so
Who has?
this question
What?
says, would you rather cut the webs of your toes or put toothpicks in your toenails and kick the wall?
What is
Well, I don't
considered
have-
a web?
Web is
Exactly.
when your two
So
toes
I
are
was-
attached.
I was looking
but in
at
a
this,
web.
not for us to answer it, but like, first of all, I'm outing you. You know who you are. You're fucking weird as shit. We don't got webs, dog.
You got
Everybody
webs.
bring
No, I
their
don't.
dogs
Literally,
out.
look.
No, she got webs. He got webs.
It is a she. Yeah, you're weird. Blood. You're weird for that. I don't know who has webs.
My
Don't say
dad
they're
does.
weird. They're just like what? Like they just have a thing that
I guess maybe just like a little bit extra skin.
It's a
it's a birth
deformity.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably cut the webs.
You
Oh
can.
yeah, I would. Yeah, you can like get them like.
Kicking a fucking wall with a toothpick.
Oh, that would break.
Oh,
that would tear your
it makes me
toenail
want to
off.
vomit. Like
Yeah,
that,
fuck
dude,
that.
A lot of people can't deal with it, so they do. You can basically there's some type of procedure where they basically cut it and just sew it off. I mean, it's pretty simple. They basically just sew the skin together on the opposite side.
Mm.
I mean, but it makes it so they get a little bit more movement normally.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, I would imagine. I wouldn't say you're weird, blood, but you're not normal. We don't got that shit. Yeah, no webbies here. Why is one of your feet out, by the way?
Because I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I had socks on, so I had to bring the dogs out just to give myself a once over.
the
you
nice
know?
grippers, bro.
Just to see.
I just had to double check.
That's sick.
But now that I only have one on, I feel kind of weird, so I'm taking the other one off.
Let the dogs breathe, man. Let them out.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. I got 2 questions about smells. Would you rather everything smells like shit or everything tastes like shit?
Oh, that's
Oh.
hard.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I don't like it.
I do think I'd have to say smells because I have a bad
I think
nose.
smells as well.
I've never tasted shit, so
Yeah.
Well, that's
I would
the
say
thing,
for
you
now,
know?
taste
You never
shit.
tried the dog brownies.
But that's the thing, you know, when you like smell
Ew.
something and you feel like you've tasted
Dog
it.
brownies?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Like that's what sucks. It's like you've smelled like shit. Like when, let's say Nate over here has put a fat shit in a toilet
Shit.
that we shared as children, and like smelt
She's got
it.
it for everyone.
But then I feel like when walking by the bathroom, I smelt like I tasted it. Like in a way. You just like how like
you do realize it's something like 75 to 90% of your taste is from smell.
It is derivative from
It's
smell.
literally smell.
Yeah.
So my logic going into this is if you always smell shit, that's got to be
You're
miserable.
always tasting. But you do realize when you smell, that means you're tasting. Because
Well,
Think about
technically it's going
Yeah,
down the
Think about
back,
this.
just like mucus.
because
I guess.
no,
yeah.
think about this.
'Cause it
When
is
you
connected.
inhale this, you're inhaling little poop particles that you're sniffing from someone's
That's
ass.
disgusting.
You're sniffing little poop particles that are going into your nostrils, and you're
Ew.
tasting them on the back of your tongue.
I do think though I would not want to sacrifice the pleasures of eating food because I've found
No,
that
not
that is
at all.
one
I
of
feel
my
good.
greatest pleasures is just tasting
hate this.
things.
Mhm.
you
Oh,
know?
but
No
so
sleepy.
in this case,
Huh?
food smells
No
like shit
sleepy.
too.
I'm not
Right, it
sleeping
does
yet.
smell like shit, but
Look
it
at
doesn't
Jackson.
taste like shit.
He's sleeping.
But would
Or
smell
he
affect the
was until I
taste?
said his name.
Is not what I'm worried about.
I think you would get over that. I don't think you could get over
Tasting shit every time you eat something.
like imagine smelling something so good just to get dog shit.
Exactly. That. So
I couldn't get over that.
Yeah, I think it's smell for me. The next question to this, which I like this one a lot more. Would you? Oh wait, could you actually pull this open? I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't want to misquote it. Would you rather smell like shit always, or smell like you have way too much cologne on?
Cologne.
Cologne.
I feel like cologne.
No, but have you ever
that's
met
worse.
the people that smell like they just smell?
It's
funky?
worse almost, but
Yeah.
you also don't want to smell like
You don't
at
wanna
least
smell
you're
like
at least
BO.
you're known as the cologne guy and not the stinky.
Yeah.
But you're still the stinky guy though.
Yeah,
You're just the stinky cologne guy.
exactly. So this question I really like because I was like, damn, I actually had to think about this one. Like, I think, careful, Leo, don't fuck with him. The cat is currently starting to attack the dog that is like 5 times its size. It's really entertaining.
He's gonna get you.
I think I would have to pick like I smell like too much cologne because I think it's always best to smell good but too good rather than smell bad.
The only thing is like, because this is a big thing in the restaurant industry, is like you can't wear cologne as like a server, really.
Wait, really?
As a bartender, it's okay, kind of, because you're behind the bar. But imagine someone brings you like your dinner
Yeah.
and you drop it off, and all they get is like
Axe body spray.
fumes
Chanel.
of- well, no, so
Chanel.
it might be a pleasant smell, and I'm not saying people don't reasonably use their cologne perfume,
Yeah.
but a lot of people do not.
No, they dump. They
And it's
really
fucking just pounded on there.
dump. Yeah.
And so, imagine dropping off a plate of food at a table as a waitress or a server, and you got so much stuff on. All they breathe in and taste and smell for the next 10 minutes is that
No.
cologne.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense, actually.
So I mean, obviously you would get used to it, but anybody around you, if you smell like that nonstop, would
Because
hate it.
smell is intrusive.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
They would
No.
also hate the shit
Leo.
smell. So
Yeah.
what's the medium?
Yeah. So,
No.
sorry, the cat is acting out right now, guys.
No. No bite.
Crazy
No
cat.
biting.
How old is he, by the way?
He's literally
Just
like only a
context.
few months old.
Okay, yeah. So he's a little youngin' still.
Leo?
Yeah, but he's still wild.
He's young, wild, and free American.
He's still crazier than any
Hey,
other cat.
bears. But yeah, no, ladies, you guys just say cologne or perfume.
I
Over
would
smell
say,
like shit.
yeah, definitely cologne.
So yeah, I would have to say cologne just because on the basis of I hate smelling bad. Like I carry my backpack as cologne, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste. Like I can never have bad smells. I hate it so much.
Well, I'm just like self-conscious too. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
imagine you get in that perfect moment where you find that woman and you smell like ass.
Yeah. So
And a lot of people have bad noses.
have we talked about Tyler the Creator date? I can't remember if we talked about her.
No.
Okay, I think we've cut it out of every single segment.
think
So
we need
me
to
and
talk
Jasmine
about
went
it.
to go watch Tyler the Creator back in April, and I brought a Tinder date, and it was totally fine, totally normal. She was a cool person,
So smooth. And
very normal. But
no, it's
while
so smooth.
we were there, we just started smelling her, and Nate, I think I told you about it. She just smelled so fucking
You were
bad.
there when we came back.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, this is perfume chick?
No.
no, not
this
even
is
perfume.
stinky.
She was stinky, bro.
Oh, no. So you came to.
You remember that? I came back and I was like, dude, she smells bad.
Yeah.
Like, she smelled awful.
And you're like, I'm still gonna get that cum seal.
No, and I
And then
didn't
you
because it was
didn't,
that
and then you
bad.
came back and you said,
It was
I
that
couldn't
bad. It
come.
was.
I was like.
No, I literally didn't even do anything because it was that bad.
Well,
I was
I
just
felt
like,
like
yeah, no.
sending a soldier off
come
to
here.
war
No.
after how you explained it to me.
Come
And
It
then you
was
came
bad.
back just defeated. You're like, I couldn't do it, Sarge.
Yeah, no, it was rough. She did smell bad, and I did not like that at all. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. Would you rather meet Dr. Phil or Oprah? Mia.
Dr. Phil.
I would say Dr. Phil for a
Why?
fact. He's just funny as fuck. He doesn't give a shit about anything,
That
it
is
seems
true.
like.
I'd rather meet Steve
No.
Harvey.
I talk about him way too much on this podcast.
It's empty.
Y'all
Dr. Phil or
already know.
Oprah, though?
Definitely Dr. Phil.
Nathaniel?
Go to the ranch.
Drink break.
Drink break?
Yeah, I get.
Oh, would you mind?
Don't let Leo out. Nate, he's getting out.
Should I let him out? Should I
No,
just bring him into the office?
Just put him in the office, yeah.
No. Kitty man.
He's crazy.
Sorry,
Kitty man.
guys. Sorry, guys. Quick intermission. We had to let the cat out. Do sweet kitty mans.
I love the kitty man.
No. So my answer, and very simply, I only answered this because the person that asked it actually watches. I don't care. I hate both of them. I think they're the definition of just like shitty TV. Oprah, like I really don't like Oprah. I have watched the segments. The interviews aren't interesting.
I don't think I've ever, honestly, this might be offending to your viewers, but I've never, like, watched Oprah. I mean, like,
It's just,
Offensive.
I just don't think it's interesting. I really don't. And why? Okay, does anyone know why Oprah's famous?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's Oprah.
because she's
Literally
Oprah.
all I know.
Okay, because that's all I can think about.
No,
I don't know why she's famous.
She started. She wanted to be like a teacher or something. I'm just trying to tell you. I know you probably don't care to know.
No, I actually am interested. I don't want to know why she gives away cars.
No, why? Okay, do you know why
And
Oprah
you
is
get
so
a car,
big?
and
Yeah.
you get a car. That's like
Wait, why
where the
she's-
clip is from.
Why is Oprah
She-
as big as she
Oh.
is?
Yeah, no, she just
Where
gives
did she
away
get
stuff
her
all the time.
start?
Yeah, no.
Because
Who
she
is Oprah?
Oprah is like
Why
Isn't
is
she like a
Oprah?
Okay.
weddings icon now?
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Let me-
maybe this is like generational gap. Why is Oprah popular? Right now we are the
I think
Fortnite
you're
boys.
right.
We're the Fortnite video where it's the three like 15-year-olds and they're like, why Fortnite is no and they're on the couch.
they're just like sitting there, just like debating. I know exactly. What you're talking about.
Why Oprah?
Oprah.
No, seriously, why?
She I think she wanted to do some like go in a career with working with like being a teacher or something.
Okay.
And then she started doing she realized she liked doing interviews and like she started being on TV just like I think I might be talking about somebody else. But
you had me
You sound like you're
convinced.
talking about Whoopi Goldberg from one movie.
Yeah.
I know.
well
What was
it's
that,
not
Sister
Whoopi-
Nun or whatever? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm picturing in my head right now.
but yeah, I think she just started doing
Philanthropical work.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropical.
We all just said different words. Philanthropy. Thank you, Mia.
Philanthropy.
Yeah.
Philanthropically. Going to Hawaii.
Money.
That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking tropical.
why is Oprah famous?
We just do a Google check real quick.
Yeah, fact check.
Fact check.
But I think I'm right. She
Oh. You should have him come up.
Is there no answer on
You
Google?
totally would.
The great Google machine.
it just says she has a very popular show.
Okay.
Even Google don't know.
So she's for surely a psyop, and we can all agree on that. Set up by the government. Government. Oprah's a psyop. I'm convinced now, just based off the lack of information we're able to find that quickly.
Damn. Okay, so
You're gonna have to read quicker, dog. There's a podcast.
they keep bringing up the same stuff. Okay.
She has a show, and then she just got millions.
Just go, why Oprah famous?
Yeah,
I did. Because she was herself.
Ew.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
okay, so what I'm getting out of this is she had
doesn't-
rich parents, and she has some sort of personality.
No, she went through some shit when she was younger.
I don't think she had rich
Okay, but then
parents,
how does she have money?
She went from riches to rags to riches.
Rich
Rich
to
rags.
riches.
She went to riches
Isn't
to
she?
riches.
Maybe that's why she's famous, because she is like the OG rags to riches like story.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jasmine's
Maybe.
not able to find anything with this Google, and I think we just sum it up with she's a psyop set up by the government. She's the government. And she's just here to...
What was Oprah's start?
Yeah, you can't even type right now. Alright, let's move on. Oprah's a mystery, and she'll remain a mystery.
Who is
go back
Oprah?
to the questions.
When is Oprah?
Alright, so next question. This is from your mom, Jasmine. Would you rather live in an RV or sailboat? Permanently. Those are that's your house now.
This is what she's asking you.
Yeah, so really think about this because you're
Yeah.
your mom.
She's
Mama
gonna listen to this.
Sailboat.
Sailboat?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
If it's a real nice one, I want to be on.
Let's
the
say it's a nice
water.
sailboat and a nice RV. Just good.
Like top
Sailboat.
line of each.
Yeah, I would say
Like, you
not
have-
like a yacht, but like a nice sailboat.
yacht.
You know?
Well, yeah, it's not a yacht sailboat, because don't they have those? They have sailboats that are literally yachts.
Is that a thing?
I'm
yes,
pretty sure. Yeah.
it definitely is.
That sounds like some
it's
rich shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
it
It's
is some
so
rich shit,
rich-ass
but
shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
watch Below Deck.
Oh,
sailing,
yeah.
so we
Below
know.
deck sailing
It's
yacht.
a yacht, but they're sailing, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd say sailboat as well.
I would too, honestly. I feel like,
I like RVs, but I feel like you're limited.
Yeah.
but guess what?
So is a
That's
sailboat.
the thing. Like with a sailboat, you could go anywhere in the world.
That's what I'm thinking, and you can just kind of park it there, you know?
Exactly. You can
I
go
think
anywhere in the
You
world.
would have, for surely enhances sex, right? You get that little
I was
extra
thinking
rocking.
that.
Right?
Imagine having
Yeah.
sex on a sailboat while, sorry, my lovely brother over here getting a little bit TMI here, but
Cover
imagine
yours.
having sex on a sailboat that's rocking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would be fucking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
You really broke the fourth dimension with that one.
Okay, Nate, I think we've passed. Like, yes, we're brother and sister,
No, that's
but
not what I'm saying.
Wait, but where does that come in at all?
Yeah.
What do you
Where's the
mean?
brother and sister part come in? I'm confused.
Well, because yes, it's TMI when I talk
That's
about
not
my
what I'm
sex
saying.
life around my brother.
That's not what I'm saying.
I think
I'm
it's so
saying
normal.
I'm saying that you just repeated what he said, so you really
Oh.
broke into a new thought process on that.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sorry,
And-
listeners, I
and
didn't
it
No, that
realize.
was really funny because you just rephrased what I said and you added your own flair and drama
Yeah,
to it. I was
exactly.
like, she rules.
No, sorry,
Thanks,
listeners,
girl.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Imagine
realize.
But then
having
you,
sex on a sailboat that's rocking on the water.
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so we're all in agreement here, so.
So, well, first it's Nate. Nate hasn't answered
so
yet.
my thought process is, I don't like to.
My thought process is sex.
No, that's not.
Put
even
in
what I-
a sailboat.
That's not even what I thought about first off. Is I don't like the
Finish.
feeling of getting stuck out on the
Oh.
sea for too long.
Oh, so you would like get so I imagine if it's just your home, you can still like dock places, right?
As long as I'm not going too far from each spot, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like, I've always because I still haven't been on a cruise, but I've wondered. I don't like being stuck out in the sea where you could
Yeah.
literally anything can happen and you have no way of getting out. You're literally putting yourself on a
said
defloatable island.
That is true.
In any second, that island can just sink and you are dead.
I think I equate it to like I think it's like it's got to be like the same reality of like getting lost at sea to the same like percentage like to be hit by a car. It's got to be like close to the same.
And I don't have an issue with going out there, but if I'm spending the rest of my life on a boat, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm not just like sailing into God knows fucking where, and then next thing you know I'm in a hurricane and I'm dying. I'll stick to the coast and I'll take the sailboat route, but
so Mia, let me ask you like pose like this, like so say I don't know you at all, right? And we're at a bar, right? And I make eye contact with you, and like we get to talking, we're flirting back and forth, and then I say, "Hey, got an RV, you want to come back with me?"
Honestly,
compared to, "Hey, I got a sailboat."
If you said you had a sailboat. Yes, I would. But an RV...
Come a flowing. Yeah. It's like, it really is like, I genuinely think if I'm talking to a girl and she says, yeah, I live in an RV, I'm not going back.
No, exactly.
Crabs.
I mean, when you think of an RV...
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's
you think of a shitty RV. You don't know they have this nice-ass RV, but when you think of a sailboat... You're just like, holy shit! Like this guy lives on a sailboat. Also, I don't think there's enough
landlocked places that are cool for me to like be like, yeah, I'd pick landlocked places over ocean places.
Facts.
That makes sense,
right?
Right?
You can see definitely way more.
Yeah, and it's also so it's like so you think about like with a sailboat, you're limited to like coastal cities, right? And like kind of like the inland.
I just I don't have an issue with taking a far like going out into the sea.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like out there all the time.
But that's the thing.
You wouldn't have to though. I think that's a cool part about a sailboat. It's like you don't have to.
That's the thing. You literally travel.
Have to be good at sailing.
Yeah.
Because they can read the currents and they can tell there's a storm coming in or whatnot.
Yeah. Whereas like RV, it's like you can drive anywhere, right? Except if you have an RV in the U.S., you can't drive to Asia.
No.
You can't drive to
But that's
Asia.
the thing, with a sailboat, you don't have to be on...
RV on a ferry that will carry you across.
Me smoking weed in the RV going across the Pacific.
The Roots van.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, I think we're all in agreement here. We'll wrap it up on this last question, though.
Okay, wait, can I say something real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you remember... this guy, Parker, that I told you about, both of you guys.
Yeah.
He just said, Mia, I love you.
Oh, that's hard. Wait, is he the good sex guy? Or
yes, the good sex guy. He goes, Mia, I love you. But he looks like a brick.
Yeah. Yuck.
I want to see.
Cringe.
Looks like a brick?
No. You said something that he looks like a Chad, a Chad that didn't get accepted into the fraternity.
So are we just putting him on blast?
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ew. Yeah. Mia just took a picture of her doing the 2 fingers to the head looking down.
And my response is, are you being serious?
Yeah. Ew. P.
That's a block at
You
that
sent
point.
that with the head thing?
Yes.
That's kind of...
Dap me up for that one. You're hard.
Honestly,
That's kind of savage, but like...
Okay, I'm sorry. I met this guy in person.
For real?
That's kind of savage.
I met this guy in person once. Yes, we had sex. Sex was great. He slept over.
Sex.
But
in a
like, I just met him.
You forgot to mention sex.
Ha ha ha! So funny, Nate.
No, but Mia, in a sailboat.
Yes, please.
It's rocking.
Like, think about it. Yeah, so last question here. We can wrap it up. I'm going to start with Nate. Kill or be killed? I think this is an easy question when you first think about it, but then really think about it.
Just in general, kill or be killed.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So let me give you a situation. You're out in Afghanistan. You're fighting the damn Terries. All right. Them Terries. They're Terrying in America. All right. And the CIA is in your ear and they say, hey, shoot that guy that's walking in the street. You don't know who he is and they don't tell you who he is. And they say, shoot that guy right now. You know that you need to shoot that guy or you will be shot in the back of your head right then. Kill or be killed. Will you shoot an innocent man for the goddamn country.
It's clear.
I think I would.
I think it boils down to I'm so selfish that I
think I think I would because I have the will to live.
Yeah.
And when you're put in an ultimatum like that, you don't really have a... That's the thing. In that moment, I don't know what I would choose.
Yeah.
For all I know, I might think I'm fucking John Wick and try to turn around on him, and you know what? I'd be dead, most likely.
You jump up and you try to do the 180, and they're just like...
What's that one dude on TikTok? The Detroit cop dude that, like, shows...
Oh, the self-defense guy.
Yeah, and he's just a joke, dude. It's like... And they show, like, so little funny kids just, like, counteracting everything he's saying. Like, it's ridiculous.
The thing is, you can't in that situation. I think I kill, though. I think it boils down to I kill. But, Mia, same situation, you.
Oh, I would rather, honestly, be killed. Because...
Really?
I've had a great life, and I'm only 20, turning, like, 20 today. But... I've had a blast. I mean, yes, I'd rather live longer, but I'd rather die than be in jail for the rest of my life.
Well, no. I guess we didn't really talk about that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
well, in his situation, he gave me...
I did give him a scenario.
So what's your scenario for me?
All right, listen here, soldier. You're in the fucking Afghanistan, all right?
Why are you talking like that?
You're fighting the terrorists. You're fighting the goddamn terrorists, all right? There's a man walking across the street, and you see him, you're about 100 meters out. You see him, and they say in your earpiece, and they say, kill him. Do you do it? Not knowing anything. But knowing that if you don't do it, you get domed in the back of your head on a sailboat.
Back to sailboat. Okay, this is my thing. That is hard to say. But I will be like, if I'm in the military, and some guy says, kill this person. But I feel like I would need, like, my first question be like, why? Like, I feel like they would tell you saying the reason why. Like,
most of the time they don't. I will say.
That's the thing. I'm not in the military, so I don't know how that is.
Yeah, so it'd just be more the question: would you take a life to save your own?
Yeah.
I think it can boil down to as simple as that. Put it this way: say someone busts in here right now and they point a gun at me.
Oh, yeah, I would take the life. That's the thing.
But that's different, though. Because if someone's threatening you, that's different than killing an innocent person or being killed.
I guess there is that layer to the
That's the thing. I would never kill an innocent person, but I would kill a person
if there's a Terry.
No, like, if I was walking down the street, you know, like, yeah. And I see this girl or guy in the alley where a guy or a girl is pointing a gun at this person.
Yeah.
If I had the courage to, I would straight up
respond kill. Yeah,
I would respond to kill if I had the courage. But other than that, like, I honestly, like, yes, if I die out of the blue, then I die. But I would rather die than kill an innocent person.
That makes sense. Okay, so it has a basis of innocence.
Exactly.
All right, Jasmine, to wrap us up, what are your thoughts? Bear.
I commit suicide.
I kill myself.
The third option yet again.
All right, brother. Well, that's been the Base Nostalgia podcast. A little bit different. I hope you guys liked it. Let us know. Again, 5 stars everywhere. And we're going to we might switch it up to every other week, but we're just trying to make sure that it's fun and not rush content. So let us know. Keep on sending me feedback. The people that have, love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Wait, I gotta do my ASMR. Bye.
You.
Have a good one.
Anyways, more of that to come. Love you.
More of that to come.
Bye, Bears.